The schedule came out last night. This looked like the pick of the bunch, really. Anthony Ginting versus Kunlavut Vitidsarn, two men ranked inside the top 10, about to clash head-on here at the Axiata Arena. Quick look at the men's singles draw. This is the bottom half and the third match down. So the winner of this probably will play the number 2 seed Anders Antonsen, although Koki Watanabe may have something to say about that. Officials making their way onto court number 1, and here come the players. Really attractive looking match, this. It's the 8th meeting between this pair. Vitidsarn has a 4-3 lead, so it shows you it's going to be close. Potentially a classic, we will see. Ginting won the last meeting, which was actually a quarter-final of the China Open as recently as September. And just to warn you, you might want to settle in, because 5 of the previous 7 matches between these two have gone the distance. Vitidsarn will start favourite here just because his world ranking is a little better than Ginting's, who's currently at number 10 in the world. He has been as high as 2, and that was actually only 2 years ago. 28 years of age now. Of course, former Olympic bronze medalist back in 2020 in Tokyo. Only got to the group stage, didn't get out the group stage in Paris, I should say. 6 World Tour titles, 1 final last year, where he lost to his fellow Indonesian Jonathan Christie in the All England in Birmingham. No problems in his first round match, which can't be said about Kunlavut Vitidsarn, who had an epic battle a couple of days ago. We'll show you that in a minute, but just look at his ranking scenario. 5 in the world. He was at number 3 about 18 months ago. And of course, an Olympic silver medal was the highlight of last year, until he ran into Victor Axelsen in the final. There's that real battle he had with Alex Lanier, the young Frenchman. 1 hour and 20 minutes and 23-21 in the third. Four World Tour titles now to Vitidsarn's name, including Korea Masters as recently as November. What do you reckon then, Jeff? This should be a very, very entertaining match, shouldn't it? They're so close on the head-to-head. 2 men inside the top 10.
Let's see whether Vitidsarn's long match against Lanier takes a toll. He's an extremely fit man, but time on court compared to Anthony Ginting is substantially more. And if we do go the full distance with this one, that could play a part in the result.
Well, big ovation for both men during those introductions. Let's hope this match lives up to the billing.
It'll be interesting to see what Ginting does with his game strategy today. Does he try to add a lot more speed and attack, or does he kind of play a little bit with Vitidsarn in terms of longer rallies? We know that Vitidsarn's default is quite often a bit more of a rallying game, so if Ginting can add lots of speed like this.
2-1.
Yeah, play those little net shots. Try and draw his opponent in.
Service over. 2-all. Like that. Thank you.
Yeah, this is nice from Ginting, adding that speed.
Service over. 3-2.
Just pushing that quickly back onto Vitidsarn's body, around the head area, getting that weak reply.
Service over. 3.
It feels like a little bit of a feeling out exercise in the first few points here between these two. Obviously they know each other's games pretty well.
Just a very high-paced, intense rally here. Finishing off with that Ginting error, but both players doing similar things, just trying to work the points. Not too many very tight net shots, just playing the shuttle a bit into the court. Just really feeling each other out and then waiting for some attacking opportunities. That's where Vitidsarn is really good though. Ginting's a very fast player, or he can be. But Vitidsarn tends to soak up the speed so well.
Maybe a fraction ambitious from Ginting. Wasn't a great deal of margin of error there. He took this shot on. Missed it by fair margin in the end. Terrific rally.
Oh, perfectly played spinning backhand net shot from Vitidsarn. Just using four corners of the court here. Too high for Ginting's net shot, but Vitidsarn's just been so rock solid. It's not giving anything away.
Yeah, and the more worrying thing for Ginting, I think, is it's not like Vitidsarn's been playing outlandish shots. He's just made Ginting work. He's had Ginting running all over the court. He's played a few super shots, and he's got a 7-point lead at the mid-game interval. So the Indonesian with a lot of work to do.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
A little bit worrying here for the Ginting fans, just purely because he's not able to penetrate with his attack. And if he gets to these very long rallies against Vitidsarn, you'd probably say that he would be the favourite.
34.
The thing about Ginting is when he plays well, it's usually when he's playing with confidence. It's if he kind of gets behind and he doesn't really have confidence and maybe mindset isn't, if the mindset is a little bit negative, then it can be quite tricky for him to get out of that. Vitidsarn just doesn't give you any easy points.
Yeah, and it's all over Ginting at the moment.
44.
He may have had an unforced error, but if he has, I can't remember it. It's just been rock solid badminton from the tie. And he's had Ginting under a lot of pressure in just so many of the rallies from an early point.
Service over.
Just the second point that Ginting's won in the last dozen.
Service over. 55.
So well read by Vitidsarn here. Sometimes it doesn't even look like he's adding that much speed or doing anything too crazily explosive, but when he makes his move, he just does it always at a really good time. And that's disappointing for Ginting there. He did have that opportunity to put that point away. Vitidsarn just getting that extra one over, drawing the error.
It's just looking ragged, isn't he, Ginting now? He knows that this opening game has gone. Big question is whether he can find something in the second game or whether it's going to be as straightforward as Vitidsarn has found it in this opening. Can't believe that'll be the case, but he's just been unable to land a glove on him, Ginting. Only 14 minutes to here, and he's just a couple of points away from losing the opening game.
Unfortunately, this is what can happen when Ginting doesn't really have the confidence. All of a sudden, a lot more errors coming from his racket. That's nice from Vitidsarn.
Well, it's a much better point from Ginting. Far too late in this game, but at least it might give him a little bit of confidence, a bit of self-belief. Dug that out fantastically well, Vitidsarn.
Service over. 20 game point 6.
Great hands to play that shot.
Just his ability to, when he's on in full stretch, just the shot quality. Look at this. He's just so perfect. He knows under so much pressure.
So, a load of game points here, more than he'll need.
Service over. 7-20.
Well, it's just been a virtuoso display so far from Kunlavut Vitidsarn. 21-7 in only 17 minutes on court, and he's made the world number 10, so far at least, look like a bit of an also-ran. 1-love, the tie in front.
Dia kontrolnya bagus. Kalau kamu nggak ada tekanan, dia kontrolnya bagus. Kamu ada tekanan, dia nggak bisa kontrol kamu. Kontrolnya bagus. Jadi nggak apa-apa. Coba lagi ya. Coba lagi ya. Oke ya, tinggal.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
Right, I'm going to ask you the tough question, Jeff. If you're Ginting's coach, what are you saying to him?
Second game. Love all. Play. One, love.
Well, he's just come out and carried on exactly where he left off in the first game, Vitidsarn.
Unlucky with that smash down the line. Ginting rebounding off the net and then landing out.
When he got there in the end, he had to work very, very hard because Vitidsarn wasn't prepared to gift him anything. But just that initial movement there put him in charge of the point, didn't it? We didn't see too much of that in the first game.
He's gone out with the all-out attack in that point, which I think he needs to do more of. He can't just be happy to play it Vitidsarn's speed. He needs to add some of that explosiveness we all know that he has. But it's just these ones here where he is missing the lines.
Well, did it just clip? It's the only chance, really. We know it wasn't flush on the line. Might have just clipped it. What guy's going to tell us?
Very close.
And that's the kind of thing that happens, isn't it? When you're on the wrong end of a score line, not much is going right. Those don't clip the line. Just the way of the world.
Service over. 2-4.
That's nice from Ginting. I think that's one of the first times where he's actually kind of accelerated into the return of serve. Put Vitidsarn on the back foot. That's just so unfortunate for Ginting because he's really taking initiative. He's really winning the net, playing instead of just playing into the court with those net shots. He's playing tighter net shots, getting that lift so he can attack. But Vitidsarn's just soaking everything up.
Yeah, and a bit of a droop of the shoulders when that came back off the net.
So demoralizing when you've played the perfect point, you've done everything right. The shuttle just keeps coming back with that kind of quality.
Exemplary judgment from Vitidsarn. I think the biggest compliment you can pay the tie is that at times he's kind of given the impression he's just having a gentle practice match at his club rather than a second round match at a Super 1000 event. Because he's hardly broken sweat and he looks, well, pretty much untroubled against the world number 10. And whilst the errors keep coming from Ginting, nothing's really going to change in terms of the momentum of the match.
I just feel like Vitidsarn's just so comfortable out there.
Played with perfection again. He's just hardly made a mistake in the match.
Can't do anything wrong in this match, Vitidsarn.
And when you think he had that long and grueling battle with Alex Lanier yesterday, 23-21 in the third, looks as fresh as a daisy at the moment, which is not surprising considering they've only been playing for 28 minutes and he's only 10 or 11 points away from winning this, unless there's some extraordinary turnaround. So, at the mid-game break, it's 11-3. And Vitidsarn has won 32 of the 42 points they've played in this match. With some idea of his complete domination.
Play.
another error there from Ginting. Nothing's quite going right for him. Doesn't really have any answers. I think at this point, he just needs to give it everything, full out attack. He's got to do something a little bit different. See if he can upset the rhythm of Vitidsarn just a little bit.
That's the collector's item. That could be his first unforced error in this match. And as first times go, a game up and 12-4 up, probably not the worst time to make it.
Nice interception there. Ginting wasn't fooled by the deception of Vitidsarn. His hold and then push cross. It's almost an exhibition at times, this. He's just got all the answers. Ginting was well in control and attacking in the start of that rally. He's just able to absorb, get it back over Ginting, and then just comes in a split second faster to play that cross-court winner. Another unforced error just coming off the racket of Anthony Ginting. Just maybe lost it in the light or something, because that one's just hit the bottom of the net. There's worrying times for him in his second game.
It's gone wide. Still chasing everything down like a terrier. Vitidsarn.
Such a mental battle, because he played such a good point, such a good shot, and Vitidsarn just gets it back with such good quality when he's literally on the ground. And you have to start the rally all over again from scratch. And sometimes just that impatience just causes you to go for a little bit too much and make the error.
Service over. 7-17.
That's nice from Ginting.
One of the very few occasions in this match where Vitidsarn has looked even vaguely rushed. He's been able to do everything in his own time, play at his own pace, but that was a very acute angle from Ginting, and even the sprightly Thai couldn't get there sufficiently quickly to get it back.
Yet again, Vitidsarn just getting one too many back for Ginting's liking. Just missed from Ginting. A good point overall again.
So, after only 39 minutes, 12 match points for the world number 5.
Service over. 9-20.
Just missed it. That would have been a very appropriate end, wouldn't it? But he is challenging. I don't think he's going to have any joy with it. Did look long. Well, that's just about as one-sided a contest as you're ever likely to see at this level. Stunning display from the Olympic silver medalist, and the crowd letting him know exactly how impressed they were with it. On this form, he's going to take some stopping because he's basically wiped the floor with Anthony Ginting, who just never got a blow in at any stage.
Such an impressive performance here from Vitidsarn. Just solid for the entire 2 games here. Ginting just had no answers for him.
He wins 21-7, 21-10 in barely 40 minutes on court. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, 5 more matches live with Jill Clark and Steve Pedersen. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Axiata Arena. It's second round action today here at the PETRONAS Malaysia Open. 5 matches already completed, another 5 matches to come on our